Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I was gonna do some jelly print work, and I still plan on doing that. But I had a request on Facebook from the lovely Matilda Gentle, who wanted to show how I did this mixed media panel. And this one is just a flat panel. But today I'm gonna use this type of panel. I have some other panels, but they're smaller ones, but you can use either one. Now I have already primed it using clear gesso, because I find the ink works better on the clear gesso when you water it down to make, the background colors and stuff. Because I'm using like homemade spray inks, plus I'm using abandoned coral, but like mixed with the water and stuff, it kind of gives like a pink hue. And then I've got this mica spray that I made, and this mica spray that I made also. Because I've got some, butterflies that I thought about using. It has like the greens and the pinks, and I sprayed a little doily, paper doily, and some book page butterflies using the green and this color here. I don't know if I'll use them or not, but I also got the negatives from the pictures, so I might do something with that too. I don't know. Got some printed like pinkish paper with doilies, some book page, and this image that I thought about putting in the center as a focal image. Now I've already used crackle paste, which you can barely see it, on some butterfly stencils here, and I'll show you on the other picture, which I only put it up here, but that's the white piece, but it has like these crackles because the ink, comes through the crackles. But like I said, I only put it up here on this side, and I kind of had wished that I'd put it in other areas, so I put some down here too. I went ahead and primed that though, because it takes a while to dry, and actually works better if you dry it, like air dry it, instead of using a heat tool. But this is what it is, Distress Texture Paste, Tim Holtz, and it's the crackle one. Any texture paste will work. If you don't have texture paste, you can use spackle, or I'm trying to remember what it's called. You can use caulk, like caulking for tubs and tiles and stuff. Let's say joint compound. You can get that at the Dollar Tree for $1. It comes in a tub about like this size. It works the same. It doesn't crackle, but but you can use that. So any type of texture paste. I'm going to move this off to the side for just a second before we get started. So I got this little bag of stencils here, and I'll just kind of quickly walk you through what you would do. So say for example, you'd pick a stencil, you would open up your paste, dip your palette knife or regular, like a plastic knife or anything that you can use to spread, a card, anything like that. Place it on your paper and then just, spread it across so you get like an even amount, kind of a thin amount. You don't want to do super thick. But make sure you wash both afterwards, because if it dries on there, it'll get really, really hard. And it may damage the stencil. If it was like a paper stencil or something like that, I wouldn't worry too much about it. You know, just clean off the holes part. You know, if it is a plastic stencil, then I've got a stencil here that I didn't realize were stickers too. I didn't know that they came off. Most of my stencils come from the Dollar Tree or AliExpress. But I've got some look like papery type stencils here too. So like if you leave the paint around the outside of it, and instead of just, you know, the holes themselves, it'll actually strengthen a paper stencil, so you can use it a little bit more than you would normally. Okay. Move that out of the way for a second. Now these little stars and stuff had been embossed. I don't know if I'm going to use those, and these are little clothespins that I put on there just in case I wanted to hang anything from there. But I do have Scrabble tiles that I thought about using. Okay. Now, there's my canvas. You need a water bottle, you know, water sprayer, and your inks. Before I get started, let me put a piece of paper under here, or a couple pieces of paper probably. To catch any let's see. We'll try the green. Okay. I find the clear gesso just helps the ink to move better, because this canvas, since it's on a board, and isn't quite thicker, you know, isn't quite thick like the flat canvas boards, that it would absorb the ink rather than move freely. So that's what I use the gesso for, because it does help the ink to move. That just kind of looks like mud, don't it? Okay. I used the abandoned coral on the other picture, but you know, when you kind of squirt the water on it and let it move around, it actually gives kind of a lighter appearance. Okay, great. Now, I want to spray a little bit more green, I think. Alright, now, I'm going to take my heat tool and dry that off a little bit. I even gessoed around here, so it's okay if it runs off on the sides or whatever, because when you hang that up, you know. So let me do that right quick. now. So that is what she looks like all dried. So it's got like a pink and green tint. Now I'm going to move this paper off to the side. Now, I want to start putting on my pictures, and I'm going to just do that using the clear gesso. You can use like matte medium, gel medium, watered down PVA, Mod Podge, anything like that can be used to put it on. White gesso, but I don't plan on coloring over anything, so you know, white gesso isn't really going to be what I need in this particular instance. My glass mat is actually over here off to the side. It's got my alcohol inks and stuff sitting on it right now, so I'll just use this piece of paper. Okay. And I just got this, it's a 1-inch wash brush. That's what I use for, like gesso and, Mod Podge. So, I do want this one in the middle, though, so. It's not wanting to. Okay, I think I win. Hope everyone is having a good day today. Christmas is just right around the corner. I can't believe how fast this year has flown by. Okay, I think I want some of this. Now, doing these, you actually have to dry stuff pretty much in between, because I'll also, you know, be stamping on here, but I usually like to wait until I get all my background paper and stuff on first. I see that that's wrinkling. I should have used the matte medium because I didn't have a problem with using the matte medium. I figured I'd give the clear gesso a go, but can't say that I really like it on this magazine page. Okay. Now, Okay. I guess it really matters. Okay, yeah, I think that's all I want on there right now. Move that off to the side. Alright, I'm going to dry this and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back now. It's not completely dry, but it's dry enough to where I can stick on my tiles, and I'm just going to spell out the word butterfly. Part of the paper came up right there, so I just had to ink it. Sorry about the glare, though, because you can't really see the image because it is shiny. Okay. Ooh, got a mess going on here. Okay. You move this all the way. I'm going to get some matte medium real quick, or acrylic medium, the same thing. Which is just the Liquitex Basics acrylic, the gloss heavy gel stuff, because that's what I'm going to use to put the tiles on with. Yeah, just a little bit more to that one. It doesn't have to be perfect. should dry clear, but okay. Probably should have done all my stamping first before I did that, but that's okay. That's not a problem. Okay. Okay. And it's okay if it doesn't come out clear or anything, because it's not really supposed to be red. Very clear. Let's see. Okay. Okay, now. And I just used archival ink and plum. And I'm gonna also use the archival ink and pink peony. Let's see here. Super light. Okay, how about tea rose? Let's try that one instead. Okay. Not really much of a difference there. Okay. Move that out of the way. So far, that is what it looks like. I'm going to dry this off a little bit more real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright, now I'm going to kind of finish it off by spraying this sort of goldy color on it. And then kind of, giving it just a pretty gold sheen. And then, of course, if you wanted to, you could ink around the edges, because the top didn't get anything, but like the sides are kind of, let's see what that actually looks like. And that's the tea rose color, so I wonder what the pink peony would kind of look like over that a little. And there we go. So then you just want to let that dry, and then you can hang, like on this one, I just used some duct tape and put a hanger on it. But since this has the lip on there, you won't need to. You can just hang it up just like it is. But, you know, just let that dry, and then there you go. That is how you do mixed media work. So this was my previous one. It looks like that, which, you know, you can use any type of paper or whatever you want to. And this is the new one. So, there you go. Alright guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you have a great holiday coming up, and everything goes well for everyone, and I hope it, you know, even in times of sadness, I hope you guys can find comfort and peace. I love you guys, and I will see you guys back here really, really soon. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.